Am I wrong for this? Anytime I tell this story, no one ever agrees with me, but I swear when I think about it, I'm right. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I didn't know anybody, and I joined Bumble and matched with this guy, right? We had been talking, I think, for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I got a good vibe. So anyway, I had asked him if he knew any handy people because I had a lot of like furniture coming into my apartment and I needed help putting it together. Although I did not know him well enough, I trusted him enough to come to my apartment. Now, in hindsight, that was probably a bad idea, but it is what I did. So before he came to my apartment, I had a conversation with him about payment because I didn't want for him to come and I didn't like him and then he felt like he got. So we talked about payment and I told him I'd give him a certain amount for him putting together like 2 pieces of furniture. Well, he put together a bed and a desk. So I don't remember exactly how much we agreed on, but I did say I was going to sell him the money. So when he came over like early the Saturday morning and he ended up like starting right away. He was definitely somebody that I could see myself talking to on the long haul. So it was cool. Like he was we were getting to know each other. We were talking about family. We were talking about life, all this kind of stuff. So around lunchtime, I ordered us something to eat. And as we were eating, we were like really talking, right? It was good. So when he was done, he kind of like chilled for like another couple of hours just to like rest. And we were really vibing and he was like, I would really like to see you again. And I was like, cool. So when he's ready to go, we go outside and he gives me a hug. And then he was like, okay, so I'm going to text you my Zelle information so you can send the payment. And I'm like, okay. In the moment, I was just a little shocked, but I didn't like let it on. I was just like, okay, just text it to me. So the next day I sent the Zelle payment and I was just like, oh, thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it. And then I didn't say anything else. And he was texting me and I did not respond. And he wasn't used to that because obviously we had been like texting all day long, you know, talking throughout the day. It was good at that time. But then I just decided that the fact of him asking me for money after like we had a good day, and I do understand that we agreed upon it, but I just thought it would be different since we were going to start dating. So finally he asked me like, what's up? And I was just like, honestly, I know we decided that I would pay you for that, but I really thought it was tacky that you actually asked me for the money afterwards and you took it. So I did end up cutting it off and we didn't talk again. But when I told my cousin about it, she was like, you guys agreed on it. Like, I don't understand what the problem was. And honestly, like, if I'm gonna date you and you know you put together some furniture for me, you're gonna charge me? I don't know, like.
Sister girl, what are you talking about? First of all, why are you talking so fast? Okay, we all right here. We watching with you. Why are we speeding through this conversation? That's number one. But number two, you see, this is why there's so many women who end up coming on the internet, right? And they will say things like, I just don't understand why I'm single. You know, I'm a good catch. I'm this, I'm that. You know, I carry myself well. I'm respectful. I'm respectable. Like, I don't understand what it is that I'm not doing right to get myself to be in a space that I'm in a relationship. And then we hear these stories. And we be like, oh, that's what the problem is. Yeah, you might be respectful. You might know how to communicate. You might not be, you know, ratchet and all that. You might have certain things together. But at the end of the day, the comprehension skills necessary to even proceed into the possible dating or whatever the situation is, you can't get there. And I firmly believe that there is a lot of women who are in spaces who are purposely sabotaging possible connections and possible relationships because somewhere inside of them, they know that they're not ready for that. Their age might say they're ready. Their homegirls might be in other long-standing relationships, but they might have some spaces of immaturity within themselves that they just, you know, subconsciously or even consciously sabotage possible relationships where they feel like, honestly, maybe this relationship is not going to be, the right thing for me because maybe he's too attractive. I'm just being real. Okay, maybe he's out of my league. Maybe, you know, I've only dated a couple guys in the past. Maybe this situation might be a little, you know, new to me. Let me just go ahead and sabotage it from now so I don't have to sabotage it later on after we're already in the thick of it. That's the only thing I could think of, because, you know, when we listen to you tell the story on 5 times speed, but we listen to you tell the story, when we dial it back, you're the one who is saying you didn't want him to come over there to feel like he got. So by you saying that, that means that whatever work that it is that you had him to do, you felt that it would be unjust for him to leave your home without payment. You even said in this same story that over and over again, he explained to you that don't worry about it, you don't got to pay. And you firmly insisted on him getting paid. It is quite possible that after he got over there, while he's still just getting to know you, he don't know you. It is very possible that he's like, man, this is a lot of work. This actually do take a lot of time. Hold up now. I didn't know I was putting all this stuff together. I thought it was just going to be a 1, 2, 3. This stuff got a lot of pieces. I don't know. Hold up now. This taking hours. It's taking a lot of brain work. This was supposed to be my day off. Well, I feel like I just clocked in. He didn't know if, just because he felt like it was a good vibe while in your home, that it was actually going to be that type of situation once he left, if he was ever going to see you again, if whatever the situation is. But again, let's use our common sense. How are you upset when you not only offered, but you insisted? How? Again, the only thing that comes up to me is that it has to be self-sabotage. It has to be. The best thing that I think that this lady has done is to free this man to go back out there to be with somebody who will not only appreciate him, but is not going to be playing these mental gymnastics, because that's exhausting. You say one thing, but you really mean another. And even though I insisted, you're supposed to read between the lines and know that even though I said that, I really meant this, and you're supposed to. That's too much. That's too much. Don't nobody got time for that. And y'all be wondering, oh, I don't understand, why? Where the good men at? Taking Zelle payments and putting furniture together for people that they don't know. Texting women who playing mental gymnastics. Thinking they're doing the right thing because of what you insisted on. Making assumptions in their head and not effectively communicating what they really want or desire, which are the tools that they're going to need to have a successful relationship. It takes nothing to effectively communicate. Since you're putting that stuff together, I know we agreed on payment. Do you mind if I just buy you food instead? Would that be good? Or do you want the payment because I know that I'm the one who brought that up to you? Or when he rejects it, saying, no, it's cool, whatever. Are you sure? Because I just want to make sure that even though you come over here in case we vibe or whatever, we are going to be hanging out. But I just don't want you to feel XYZ. I don't want you to feel like it's a using thing. So are you sure you're cool without getting payment? It's communication. You don't ask the man. You literally beg this man to take the money and mad because he took it. Girl, what? Are you okay? What are you talking about? I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.